Hey, welcome everyone.
Enough about my ailments.
This is episode 2 of Inside the Caravan. If you're new here, we're talking about stuff after the session 21 that came out last week. And we have some other regular D&D stuff to discuss today. Pretty brief, just fun stuff. We're going to chit-chat and have a good time. So, that's about it.
Yeah.
So...
Adventurers.
Yeah. By last week, that is... Actually, today we're recording on episode 22 release.
Tonight.
Mm-hmm. Seafaring Storm Chasers. That's what I named
Is the name of it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Should put something like some bullshit thunder sharks that tried to keep eating us.
Thunderbirds.
Oh, Thunderbirds.
Whales.
Oh. Thunder whales? Damn.
Thunder
Wait, I was way off.
Well, yeah, the main thing were the thunder whales. And then the
Fucking
Thunderbirds
whales.
follow behind it.
That thunder whales is what I meant. I don't know why I called them thunder sharks.
I mean, it was the sharks that we used.
Shorsey.
Shorsey.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
It wasn't thunder
When it's
sharks.
not attacking you.
Yeah, I know. It was really unlucky
Yeah.
rolls.
By the way, what's the stats on that little Shorsey?
I'm not just going to give you the stats on it.
Come on, it's over.
Oh.
Is it? I mean, yeah, it is over. Yeah, why don't you just tell us?
I don't want to know
everything
the
about 'em
stats.
now?
I just want to know, like, its little, like, shocky power thing. That was wild.
Yeah, I mean, if you get hit with it, it'll be
was
like 5d8.
Yeah, it was a good chunk.
Electric,
It took
yeah.
a good chunk out of my health.
Yeah.
I think I...
Wait, did I
It's
get
like-
hit by that too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Fifth,
we all did.
yeah,
No,
we
Andor
all
was the only one that dodged it because you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
What did...
I remember taking a big hit.
Yeah.
As well.
Dexter, stay up.
I think
Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
y'all...
We both did.
Six.
Oh
Soon
yeah,
as you
I'm
took
looking at
half
my
damage,
HP
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like 75 is my max, and I was at 52.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
it
less
got me.
Than, I'm
Mhm.
less than half health.
And
That'd be good.
you fell in the water.
I thought, yeah, I took some additional.
Oh, yeah, he
damage.
did. He fell
I got
in
banged
the
up a
cold,
little bit.
icy water.
Yeah, got banged up a little bit.
After that session, you're like, I don't like being on a boat.
No, not on water.
Didn't that happen to you
Sev, no, not on
our
water.
first campaign, too? When
Did
we were
Brent fall in the water?
underwater? Didn't you get fucked up underwater, too?
Oh, when we were like deep underground
Yeah.
in the oxygen
Yeah.
little fucking.
I feel like you
cave
got
things.
fucked up in that water, too.
Probably because I'm always head first. Go
Balls
first,
to
think
the
later.
wall.
Seteth.
So.
What?
It was called Seteth.
Seteth.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
Which-
remember
I
that?
don't know.
That's where you met Jules.
I remember.
What do you mean? I created the world.
Sure.
I remember.
Fair enough, I guess.
I mean, it took a minute. I had to go through the Rolodex. I'm like, where is it?
But
Check the tapes.
ironically, if your characters reflect yourself at all, I also don't do open water, so.
Oh, same.
I made a
Ironically.
correlation. I'm starting to make some correlations here. The same shit that's happening on the boat now would probably happen to me in real life. And then I'd probably have a panic attack and have a heart
Yeah.
attack and die.
What is that called?
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia, yeah.
Oh, you know what it is.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It's actually pretty scary.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not an ocean person.
no, nor am
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Like the
creatures,
depths.
Now I like the ocean. I like the creatures of the ocean. I like watching videos of them. I don't like being there IRL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be hands-on.
It gets freaky when your feet are, when you know below you is so deep and your feet are just free.
I can't do
kicking.
I also, on that,
I
I
don't like the videos. I can't watch
Shut
the
up.
videos. It freaks me out.
I go to the lake during the summertime, and like if you go inner tubing and you get thrown off,
Yeah.
that alone just makes
I know.
me like it's so much fun doing it. But the second you get thrown off, I'm like I start to freak out and I try not to think about it. That there could be like a fucking gator underneath
Yeah.
my foot or something.
You gotta calm yourself. I'm always like a giant catfish. I'm like, I'm gonna be swallowed by a giant catfish.
Yeah, have to be a big.
Lake catfish are fucking
oh, yeah.
monstrous.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a big bitch down
Yeah.
there that
Yeah.
could swallow a car.
Did you guys see that video of a whale swallowing someone in a kayak?
Yes, and then spitting him out.
Mhm.
Can you imagine?
That's top 10 fear of mine.
That is-
If that happened to me, I
Can
would
we
be
imagine? Yes, we
losing
have
my
imagined.
shit.
Terrified.
I have.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can dream about it, but in the moment, I'd be like, I'm dead.
I know.
For real.
If I came out the other side, I'd be like, I must have some kind of purpose. Let me find it.
I'd give it a second
Can't
chance. I'll never
waste
go in
it.
the water again.
Yeah.
Who's the guy in the Bible guys?
Jonah.
Jonah. Hey, shout out to Jonah.
Shout out Jonah
That
and the
dude's
whale.
brave as hell. That dude's brave as
Yeah.
hell. Which he didn't get a choice, but anyways. Depending on what you believe in.
I mean, yeah, he didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened to him.
He gets spit
Got
out
swallowed
on
and he
a,
gets spit out.
on
a beach.
land, basically. And then
Well, how'd he
just
get
killed
in
him.
the fish?
He
was in
gets
a
thrown
dinghy.
overboard in a
He was in a small dinghy.
Was in a dinghy.
I think so. He wasn't
Okay.
on a ship.
There's
He was
different
just in a boat.
interpretations, so I mean, yeah.
Of the
he
Bible?
was in a boat,
No.
got thrown overboard in a big storm,
Yeah.
and then God told the whale to eat Jonah. For 3 days, he was sitting in the belly of the whale. Could you imagine that? Sitting there.
Yes!
We are derailing, and the answer is yes because I have thought about
My
it.
turn.
I have thought about sitting in the belly of a whale.
My turn. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry to derail.
That's okay. It's all fantasy. So.
Yeah. The whale's
Casting
teeth.
Fate,
That when I was little, I used to think about the whale's teeth and like slipping through their
Yeah.
their teeth are
That's
so
what we
weird.
Yeah, they're
do in
like,
Satanic Bible.
Like
They're brushes.
broom,
Yeah.
broom,
And I used
little
to think,
brushes.
God, if I slip through those, how am I
Oh
even
my
gonna
God,
get out of those?
hilarious.
'Cause
And then I think about Finding Nemo, because in Finding Nemo, who gets sucked up by the whale? Do both of them, or they show the teeth of the whale,
Marvin and
and
Dory,
then they get
right?
sucked in,
Yeah.
and the teeth are like whoa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whale teeth.
Finding Nemo, good
Whale
movie.
teeth.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Absolutely. So are you trying to tell me that you don't want to be on the ship much longer?
No, I am not here in my mind I'm here. In real life I'm not here, so I can stay on the boat as long as I need to.
My thalassophobia.
I'm sure, again, real life reflection may happen to Luca. He may be ready to get off at some point, or
That's
be apprehensive to getting in the water again.
So in
with
real life,
any
you are
sharks.
also a turncoat.
Oh, no, because I'm a good guy now, Right?
Now.
right, Eric?
It remains to be seen.
Good
I don't know.
guy.
Ask
We're
the-
all best friends.
Ask the
again.
45 minutes in the beginning of our next episode of Eric grilling you.
Yeah.
Literally, the thumbnail is Eric going like this.
If now I did have the thought that if I was not here today, that you two would probably spend a good 30 minutes talking about how much you guys hate me still.
Oh, I've let it go.
Oh, wow, okay.
I mean-
you, Kristen, or Ivory?
You know,
Yeah.
me, Kristen, I've let it go. It's in my mind, but Ivory is,
Mhm.
she's rolling with it. She's not gonna fixate on it, but it's there.
Mhm.
It's under the surface.
Yeah.
You're a
Oh, we'll
turncoat.
fixate.
I know Andor has is still very
Prepare
fresh
to
in
be
your mind.
fixated on.
Yeah.
Oh, Ivory definitely thinks you're a turncoat and will not trust you as far as she can throw you. However,
That's fucked up.
she wants to advance the story, baby. So
Mhm.
hey.
She's like, let's just get through it.
And honestly, you should be concerned because her strength rolls are surprisingly high.
I know.
So she could probably throw you like 2 feet.
Yeah.
What is my strength? It's only +1. It's 12. But I had advantage from Zazu, so I just got some really good rolls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Some hidden abilities there. Interesting.
No. What hidden?
Well, we're keeping tabs on you. We're keeping tabs on your strength.
It's really the Zazu's that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. With his little wings pushing me up.
This cat has immensely helped you. This whole
I would
campaign.
imagine so. It is my fine familiar. Its
That
whole
is true.
purpose.
I guess so.
Class feature, baby. Gotta
Mhm.
use it.
True.
What other reason to be a wizard and have a funny little companion with you?
Very wizard-like.
I don't know. For real. Do you guys have OP classes?
For me, I think it's so situational and levels. Like, I think wizards are obviously OP as fuck if you play to level 20 because of all the spells that they get. But
That is the consensus on the internet.
I feel like can't beat a fighter if you're like level 6 or 7.
I was gonna
Fighters
say,
are nasty.
from like 1 to 20. A fighter is always going to be a pain in the ass for like
Yeah.
for a DM or like just in combat, they're pretty unstoppable from
Yeah, I
like,
think fighters
day
are
one
nasty.
all the way to 20.
If you play it right and you take, I don't know, those special like fighting styles and like yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
nasty.
flexibility there.
Well, you can even turn them into a caster,
Mhm.
an Eldritch Knight, which makes them a melee capable
Maybe a
caster,
half-caster,
which
yeah. Yeah. I think
They're
anything
just- they're
with
just
spell
powerful.
slots.
Eric's like, I've
If
thought
you
about
play
it.
long enough, if you play to the end, anything with spell, like even druids, I think druids are OP as fuck if you play them till the end. They are so versatile in terms of like the way that they can do like what's it called? When they shift wild shape.
Mhm.
When you wild shape, you get extra points as that beast, and then you get spell slots and heals and everything. It's just like clerics. I think in the long run, any caster is OP as fuck.
That's assuming you have someone to draw the attention. You know what I'm saying?
Even then, you got
Well,
time stop. You got a
You
lot
know,
of things.
Ivory, the wizard over here, she's strong, but she's squishy.
I'm not even. I'm not.
Squish.
Oh, I'm squishy as fuck.
Big hammer. Squish.
I
But
think I'm
that's
always in the
why,
back.
you know, you get, well, I'm still thinking two big boys, but it's not, I'm not a big boy anymore. I'm just a little nimble monk.
Yeah, I'm like, too. You need to take that away from my
I know,
character. Is
I know.
like a little
Now we're
glass
just-
cannon.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
we're
you're
just
not
two
big
skinny.
boys. You ain't big boys anymore.
I'm still in the mindset.
Oh, you
of-
Brid Lord?
I mean, kind of like Luca. It kind of is the biggest one there.
Sure.
Only because I'm a fucking melee character, so I have to be up in
Yeah.
their shit. So that's why I say that. But
Yeah, would it
that's
make
also
sense?
why party dynamics exist. So.
I was thinking back to like
True.
Fireball.
campaign 1 with like feeling like Wolf was OP,
Mm.
but when I thought about it, I was like, okay, yes, a barbarian, a berserker barbarian, mixed with like, well, multi-classing alone, like that's a whole nother thing. If you're trying to say which class is OP, I'd say honestly a multi-classed class is OP.
Yeah.
But
Just gotta get there.
having the barbarian fighter, it was like I had an endless amount of things that I could do that would really, really hurt. And if they didn't really hurt, they had a way to keep me from getting really hurt.
Yeah.
But when I actually started breaking it down, I was like, this character would completely dissolve against a magic user that can keep their distance and potentially
Or
like,
mind control.
well, yeah, I'm like, there's so many ways to shut down a barbarian. Like, if they get on you
Dominate person.
and you don't do something about it, they
On
will
like a
end you
spider
in
monkey.
like 2 or 3 turns. But it doesn't take much to just be like, go someplace
Mhm.
else. Like, go play over there or something.
Vulnerable to a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I started thinking
Yeah.
like, okay, well, Andor is a character but he's not really OP. He's just kind of like does a bunch of little things really well, but nothing in particular great. So
That's
yeah,
really
it's-
good though. It's like a Swiss Army knife, which you need all the time in party dynamics, I think.
Well, and and that's where I was like, what one class really is like OP, and I really couldn't think of one.
Yeah. Which is nice that, I mean, by
Yeah.
the 5th edition, you would think they would have it balanced better.
Yeah.
And I think
I-
it is.
I agree. I do think I don't think anything's like OP. I just think everything's pretty balanced in the way that your party setting could be geared more towards you looking OP because of for whatever reason it plays to your strengths, which is kind of like not your character or the class. It's just the setting and the environment.
Yeah.
But
I guess it's also like completely combat focused, that question,
yeah.
rather than, because you could also apply it to like, because combat's like what, like a fourth of the game if you really break it down,
Sometimes it feels
Yeah.
like less than that.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes.
Maybe you
like-
could go by utilization.
Utilization is an
Yeah.
opportunity, yeah. So like, it really depends on how you want to break down what you mean by OP. So because like a bard
Yeah.
would be super beneficial by themselves, no,
Yeah.
not at all.
And
Now, I
if
would
you
never
equip
say
yourselves-
that bards were like OP.
Yeah,
and
no one
Punch
ever
Man.
does.
I really think I will stand with fighter and wizard. Like I think fighters are nasty, and I would love to play a fighter if I understood
Whoa.
the mechanics in my brain.
Potential campaign 3
I
spoiler.
just really love playing clerics and
we
casters.
know.
Cleric was my first gut
They're
answer.
so fun.
Just because Watson was crazy powerful.
She was. And, oh my god, I loved her so much.
I need a shield maiden fighter from you next campaign.
Shield Maiden.
Yeah, the
What is
female Viking warriors. But just
Oh.
you
It's
know,
a fighter?
Just,
It's just a fighter?
well, it's just a Viking warrior, but
Oh, okay.
female version.
I would like to play a fighter.
But I'm saying fighter Kristen.
She could be Elder.
Eric is gonna be okay. I'm setting up next campaign. Eric's gonna be
the fucker is this guy?
druid. I'm gonna be cleric.
I was honestly
fun.
thinking a druid or a warlock.
So y'all guys can save me for
The
once.
roles that we would never play. I feel like.
I was saying about playing a
You'd be
warlock who's
bored.
like
Yeah, yeah.
obsessed
bored.
with like demons and shit.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Sorcerers are really fun. I did enjoy playing that a couple of episodes that you did for our Sorcerer Warlock. That was really fun.
Katarina.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to play a rogue. I've always wanted to play a rogue.
What's your guy now?
Ranger.
Ranger. Ranger fighter.
Sometimes
but,
I intertwine them together. Ranger.
well, he's designed
Ranger
around
and
the
what?
rogue, basically.
Yeah, I can't ever be a healer. I don't think because I just like to get up in that ass. In that
You're just the
action.
melee. You could be.
I just
Did
like
you
to
say
be
ass?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants
I like to get up in that ass. I like to be up in the action, getting after it. If
Why,
I'm a
you could-
healer, at some point I'll just make the very bad decision, like I'm just gonna jump in there and get crazy
You could
with
be
it, and then I
a
get my ass clapped.
Warforged cleric. They're melee fighters, and they're nasty.
Maybe.
Could be a robot.
I
Okay.
have to think about it.
Okay.
Gotta think about it.
I have to think about it.
I mean, there's a lot when you make a character in general.
Yeah.
There's a lot of combinations.
Yeah. I need to get better with the combinations because I don't normally multi-class.
You mean you need to write down what actually spells
Yes,
that you're.
and that's the problem. See, I just like to go balls to the wall. Like, this is my class. I'm going straight forward.
Yeah. You played a really
Uh,
good paladin in terms of
Didn't get to level 20.
in terms of like role playing and like melee and your smites and stuff like that. You didn't really like utilize like the caster feat of like
I
paladin
know.
too much.
I know. I was a rookie. It was my
But-
rookie season.
But I
I
thought
feel like I could have got
paladin
better
was a
with
sweet
it.
spot for you.
Yeah.
I think you would enjoy a fighter as well.
I'm already starting to think about it. I'm already starting
Fighters
to
are
think about fighting.
yeah.
A
It would
fighter-
basically be Brindler 2.0, which I would have to carefully craft them to
Party
not
of
be,
fighters and
so.
clerics.
Fighter monk.
That's tempting.
Tempting, bro.
It'd be your third night.
I know.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't do night path. I would have to get crazy with it. I don't know.
Do you like playing a monk with like key points and stuff, or do you feel
Yeah, the monk is fucking sick, dude. Which I did a lot more research on the monk than I did for the paladin because it was like I was like I already know what I'm doing, but I had to figure out if the monk would work and watched a couple YouTube videos, you know, like how to use it to your advantage.
that's good?
And the thing that the guy I watched the most was like he's like the stunning strike. He's like it's you can abuse the system. He's like it's literally OP as fuck. And I
And
was
you can
like
get
this
it
is
off.
pretty sick, you know.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, whoop
I know,
oh, you're
yeah.
stunned. Oh, it comes back around to your turn again.
Yeah.
Whoop, oh, you're
I
stunned
know.
again.
I mean, is there anything worse?
I know, yeah. I try not to be too annoying.
Or
about it,
incapacitated? You're like, oh fuck.
And
because
every-
he can't do basically anything to become unstunned. He has no
No,
actions
you have to
he
wait
can take
until,
the end
the
of his
next
next
turn.
turn,
Yeah.
dude, which is
Well,
insane.
there's remove something. There's a spell that can be cast that can unstun a character, but
It would have to be cast on him, right?
yeah, that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
It would have to be like one of his NPCs would have to
yeah.
cast it on him.
Yeah, well, the thing about the key points too is like it allows me to do other shit like step with the wind. I can jump farther, higher, or
Yeah.
do other cool shit. So it allows me to be more flexible with the character. But also I try not to stay in like one spot because I just don't want to absorb a fuck ton of hits if I don't have to. So I do have to kind of be more creative with it, which has been fun. So hell
Nice.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think with your stuns, when you stun a target, everybody that's attacking a stunned target gets advantage. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes
always-
sense.
Yeah.
Well, I always forget
Yeah.
about that. That you like
Yeah.
stun something, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's stunned." I'll just go shoot something else, and like,
Yeah.
I could just be rolling advantage on this, and I could just fucking
Yeah.
kill it. But
Yeah.
it works regardless. Like it hasn't been a problem yet. So
Yeah.
Seem fun. Monks seem fun.
Yeah.
Definitely
I
fun.
don't think I would ever play one though.
I mean, if I ever want, if someone decided to multi-class in monk, though, it'd probably be pretty insane. Not the route I'm gonna go, but
that's one thing. Like a monk fighter would be
Yeah.
pretty,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be the easiest one to pair, at
Yeah.
least.
or a monk bar. I've heard of monk barbarians.
holy
Where-
shit.
Yeah, you get rage, so you're like basically indestructible.
Yeah.
And you've got high health, and you don't use an axe or anything. You just
With your hands.
yeah, like it's
You can't
pretty
wear armor either though.
devastating.
You can, but you lose a lot of your abilities.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I don't even remember anything off the top of my head, but so
like
that's why my
dexterity
character
or
is like the
something, yeah.
basic. He's very basic. He doesn't. He has the quarterstaff.
His gauzy robes.
I got my very loose linen shirts and pants, and
His
yeah.
bling around his neck.
Oh yeah, this little fat gold necklace, dude. Little flex on him. But
Alright.
yeah, he's very, very basic compared to my last character. I don't know if you ever heard of him, Brindler Ergamir. Fucking blacked out, heavy armor with gold accents.
Dexterous
Oh,
as
dude,
fuck.
Just an absolute
Real
beast.
sneaky.
Real
Oh, yeah,
sneaky
very
like.
sneaky. Disadvantage on stealth.
Plate mail.
I love the
Oh,
amount
he
of times
coming.
he did try and sneak in that
It
character.
never
It's like
worked.
one fucking time where you actually got away with it.
Yeah, because I would have to roll like a 20 or some
Yeah.
shit.
Gotta respect a natural 20 on a sneak if you're
Yeah.
in plate mail.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Whoa.
But armor, do you guys have armor?
That's why I took like a level or two in Artificer to get medium armor proficiency because wizards don't normally.
That's smart.
Yeah, I've got studded leather.
Thank you. There's a method to my madness. Well, I am.
Oh, I know
That level.
you're always in the fine details.
I do like
Looking for
multi-class.
shit.
I like to see like combinations of multi-class before I like make a character to see how I don't know fun or useful it could be because that's more fun to me. Like if I'm playing a caster and I can like use it better than just straight wizard or just straight cleric. I think that's I don't know. That's fun for me as like Kristen as playing like a character or creating a character.
Yeah, I'd probably go multi-class, hand over fist, if I were a player.
Most.
Having so much fun doing that with Jules whenever you're doing the Wogali hunt,
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
That was really fun. You were really fun, but you didn't get to play him like that much either because it was
No.
just like so short.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that was fun. I can see that being.
Yeah.
Was he a bard?
He was a barbarian artificer,
Oh, barbarian. That's what he was. Yeah,
which was a unique combination,
he was a barificer.
right? A little bit angry.
Well, I think I talked about it on the last session we did. But, dude, if I could do a whole campaign with Brandy Buckingham,
Oh yeah.
that'd be fun. That'd
Oh
be a
yeah,
fun
he was
campaign.
your character in that.
He was
the
it
four
was
shot, right?
Eric's. It was
Giselle's
Eric's.
something Shansa showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the holiday session from
2022, I think.
yeah, it was a minute ago.
Oh yeah, was I the Picklestein guy then?
Yeah, you're Ezra.
Okay, yeah. Picklestein. Yeah, that was
They
fun.
still around.
Brandon Buckingham.
It's kind of weird thinking about how many, I don't know, how many characters we played. Because it doesn't seem like a lot in my mind, but you guys were just saying that. And I was like, whoa, yeah, that's right. We did do that.
I brought that up to Ben over text.
What do you mean?
I tried to, and he replied with something like, what is he talking
I was
about?
just confused. He texted me on like a Saturday. I was busy.
It was
And,
it was the Golden Monkey night, and I was editing and gathering a bunch of like biteable content, and I just had an idea because I was going across so many platforms to start putting together Santa's Pride stuff for Christmas in July, and I was like, you've been a part of every game so far, whether I was the DM or Eric was. So like we could have had make a reel where it's like what was his best character, and then you can have Brindler, Brandy, Buckingham.
Who's your bard?
Cheermas Isolates, bro.
Not Cheermas.
Bard?
Leonis.
Leonis, yeah.
And then you have
Leonis
Luca,
Delenio.
and then you have Baron. You have like all of them. You can like
Oh,
cut
yeah.
all of them into like one reel, and you can do that with all the characters.
Funny. Oh yeah, that's cool.
It would be really neat. I'm like just to see
Yeah.
all the people that you've been.
Yeah.
Which is-
Yeah, you forget. Like I just forgot about that whole thing. Oh wow, yeah, we did do that, which is fun because it doesn't seem that long.
Do I really have the most characters amongst all of us here?
I didn't play the Christmas thing.
Neither did Eric.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You got one up
Committed to
on
the
us.
game.
On us.
Yep.
The
And
hell?
Eric didn't play the Wagali Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Might be my turn to DM.
Oh
I've thought
shit!
about
I'm gonna hold you to it. Too late.
I'm worried that it's not gonna go well.
Caleb's like, I can play a character? Yes.
Oh, I kind of want Caleb to play a character.
Yeah, Caleb wants to play with too.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you.
I would, but it seems so hard. It seems so
It does seem
difficult.
hard. It does seem, yes, I agree with you.
It seems like a lot of things for my brain to juggle.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is a lot of work.
There you go.
And my attention span is
It's
not
no
there.
big deal.
So that's why I'm saying I've considered it. I haven't done anything past considering it.
I saw a funny video of this girl was putting together a session or whatever. She enjoyed playing it. And she was like, I figured I would just try it out. I'd just be a DM. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's like, y'all look like you're having a damn good time on the other side of your screen, just like willy-nilly doing stuff. And I'm like, what am I even reading?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But some people are just, you're really good at it, and it
Yes.
just like flows. So
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
in my brain, it doesn't work. I can dream about it though. I can have dreams, and my dreams are like flawless,
Yeah.
amazing. You should write this down and do this. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
that
bad
seems
idea.
terrifying.
That's why it's a dream.
Why it's-
That's why it's a dream.
hey baby, we all got them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't think I could give up full time. That would be difficult.
No. But there's a lot of things that go into like your DMing too. You're super crafty and you like to build stuff. You literally enjoy it and you're good at it. So that adds to like your DMing. Like,
Yeah.
okay, check that box. That's a perfect DM. Whereas like someone like me would be like, how the what you got in there? Let me use this. Let me reuse these props for something.
And you guys would be playing on a lot of 2D maps.
Yeah, exactly.
Top down. view.
I'm making like pathways and they'd be like little 2D pathways. And you go down the hallway.
Actually, now that that's what my show would be like too. And I didn't even think about the maps. I didn't even think about the map
Right?
at all. So I'm starting to get further away from that.
He's like, no.
No. You said you were gonna do it.
I said I'm considering it.
Yeah, I know. All right, calm down.
My little brother's a DM, and he said the same thing. He was like, I'm not building anything. It's like, I can't do any of that
Yeah.
for my players. I actually, those 2D little printouts that you bought in the very, very, very beginning?
Yeah.
I gave those to him. I was like, here. I get
Oh
these
yeah,
to
the
you.
little like map thing.
Yeah. It's all 2D stuff. That what we originally started playing with.
With like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
squares
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
It's a good stepping stone
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
to this.
Oh,
to
yeah.
this master.
This is steps
This
up.
is-
It's 10 steps up.
It's like 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so much fun. I think I was telling you this, or it was you or you. I was like, if we didn't have this, I don't know what I would build all this stuff for. Because I'd still be building stuff.
Yeah.
I have too much fun, but like, what
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You watch your little YouTube stuff and get inspired, and you're like, create something over the weekend, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on down there? And you're like, don't look in here. It's a public space, guy.
And I was like, I want to get curtains to block everything off. She's like, why? And I was like, because you guys keep poking your nosy faces in here. Eric doesn't.
Downstairs.
It's like right by the front door.
I
too.
never go in there. I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? Look away.
I know, I'm just like a cat.
Basically, I'm like, hey, I'm just right away from my coffee, guy.
So you start hearing power tools.
Yeah, that's in the
What are
garage.
you working on?
Never you mind.
I do have a Dremel. That's so. You guys get the bar board, I'm gonna have to pull out that Dremel.
Oh shit! Now it's getting
Oh,
serious.
fuck, not the Dremel.
The Dremel. What do you pull the Dremel out for?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I was just about to
boy.
say, don't you worry about it.
Just gonna have to find out.
Why don't you go downstairs and try to look in there and you get shunned? Then tell me how it feels.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of just gave up on it. You're shied away from my hissing. I was like, all right, well, maybe I'm being a little mean.
Oh, I think I'm the one that gave up. I'm like, okay, guy.
Yeah, well, I stopped kind of hiding the stuff. I'm like, there's no context for
Well,
what I build, so it's fine.
10 out of 10 the times that I come down anyways, I don't have my glasses on and I can't see shit.
I always forget that.
So,
That you're blind?
yeah,
I forget she's blind all the time.
basically.
Because you wear contacts often.
No, I don't. I
You're
don't like the way they
blind
feel.
way too much.
I know.
Fix it.
Don't
Fix it.
smile like that. That's so mischievous. Like, yeah, I'm illegal. I shouldn't have a license.
I only drive like less than a mile.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I do have something like super secretive, I'd build like a barrier so you guys can't see it. But
I think
I
we've
would take
genuinely
take precautions.
been surprised.
Yeah.
Eric and I, like, living here, I don't think there's ever a time that we've come upstairs and been like, saw that, clocked that. Genuinely, the finished product is always surprising.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
Also, Eric never comes up here for anything.
I sometimes
in the
I leave
building.
stuff in here.
Yeah, you'll pop
and
in
then
every
I'll
now and
grab
then.
like my chargers or I'll have, I don't know, I leave my blanket and my slippers sometimes and I'm like, where the fuck is this at?
Yeah, your shoes have been in here
And
since like
yeah, they're right
last
there.
week.
When the session ends, Kristen just goes, fucking takes off, just leaves her shit
Mhm.
all up in this bitch.
I
Kind of
do
true.
have to clean.
Kind of true.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Slightly true.
Session ends, Kristen, good night.
Well,
I would like to
that's
just
not
set an
100%
example.
true.
Oh, that is.
Eric, is that a beer cap over there?
This
Yes.
is fine. Yeah, I've been playing with this all session before we even started. I like to fidget.
Unclean.
When did that bottle cap get here?
Last time we played, and it is specifically. I think I put it in here
I'm just giving you a hard
because I like to
tool.
fidget.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why there's like cough drop wrappers. They don't need to be in here.
Now get that shit out of here. Get your sick germ ass out of here. I'm in your wrappers.
Can't help it if I have a shitty immune system.
Overspoke.
Oh my god.
You're the one that's gonna get sick next.
Do not
Bitch
fucking
ass.
curse me.
Kristen, last
Okay,
time
Chris.
I asked them a question. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I think I did ask you off
What?
camera, but I'd like to get it on record.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's go for it.
How do you get in the character for Ivory?
I don't. I just drive and think about how she talks and then just look at her spell slots and her spells. And that's pretty much it. It's mainly in my head because I'm around people all day on Saturday. And then I think I have about 3 hours here, which is usually like hair wash day. And I'm not really even thinking about anything. But yeah, I would say I think about it in my head about her and how she talks and her mannerisms, and then I'll go over her spells, and that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Not bad.
nothing crazy.
Pretty much that's what all y'all said.
The car strap.
Yeah,
The car. I need to take a drive before we start playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like you're up here too, so if I was to be like, I could be like you and go in the garage and be like, I'm gonna practice my monologue. I don't want anybody to listen to me.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
and all
that's
my voices. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
me in my car because nobody's there, and I can be as outlandish Southern as I want to be and be like, oh, let's dome this back. Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
And
there it
yeah,
is.
and then just go.
The car's good.
Car's
It is.
good.
Private bubble. You don't
Yeah.
get that on public transportation.
Just people around you, like when you're at a stoplight, I'm
Yeah.
like, these people probably think I'm crazy.
I mean, are you going like this? Are you acting out?
I'm usually like this, like
Getting into it, you're getting into it.
yeah. And then I have a stick shift, so you'll see me like,
Yeah. The car's good.
yeah, that's it.
Good.
And sometimes I put my dice in the full moon outside. to make them stay right. Though that's very rare.
Really?
Yeah, because usually they behave, so they don't need to be like recharged.
You could just
Wow.
slip in some crazy out of nowhere.
I'm learning some superstitious
Sometimes-
levels because you do the moonlight thing apparently,
I-
and then when Donna was with us, she would sage her dice, which actually fucking worked though, in
Yeah.
my opinion, because she would sage that shit and then she would start rolling good. And I'm
I
like,
have
what the
some good
fuck?
ones that I
Bro.
always roll really good, and if they don't roll really good, I'll take them out and put them outside in the moonlight for the whole time, and then I'll return them back to here.
Really?
Yeah, because I have my favorites, and if they're being spicy, they're rolling spicy, they need to recharge themselves and come back. They're
I'm
banished.
impressed.
I like the moonlight better than the saging, because that sage just stunk the
Yeah.
house
It
up.
had a smell to it.
Yo, I can't handle intense
This
smells
bitch-
like that.
Yeah.
It's so sensitive with any kind of incense or
Yeah, oh, yeah.
anything.
Yo, she'll have she'll burn charcoal in the whole house. I have to leave. It's like an
It's not
immediate
charcoal, it's,
headache.
Who's burning charcoal?
it's frankincense.
It's something. It's
Frankincense.
so strong that when I walk in the house, I'm like, oh no! It's not. I mean, and I leave for like
So
30
no
minutes.
no smell good candles for you. Or
No, the
Yeah, he
candles
likes
are
candles.
fine.
He just doesn't like
It's something with incense
like,
that is so like
typical
powerful,
stuff like that. Yeah,
which is dumb because my olfactory senses are garbage.
which is strange because yes, you can't smell shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's something like nerve. Like it tweaks my brain, gives me a headache immediately.
Yeah, he hates that sage stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a demon. That's why.
I have
yeah.
a deviated septum, so I can only breathe out of one side of my nose, anyways. So I only get hints of the flavor in the air.
Really?
Yeah.
If
I
you
mean, I have
betray
sinuses, too.
Kristen again, she'll probably punch you in the nose. Maybe you'll fix it.
Yeah, and actually, I would welcome that. Kristen and Eric can clock my ass.
Can I
and,
punch you on camera?
If it better get 1 million views.
Love you.
It better get 1 million views.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
I'll stitch this and be like, all right, we get 1 million views. We'll follow up with Kristen smacking
Practice how to
or
fist.
punching Benjamin in the face.
Not enough practice. Fisting.
I'm gonna practice fisting.
Make sure you do it like this. Don't do it like this.
You
Do it like
You
this.
heard it here first.
Tuck that thumb in.
Oh god.
I thought you said you wanted to fight.
That's so fucked up.
Raise your fist.
Why
Oh
is
my
there
goodness.
so much baby oil over here?
You can't see that on camera. Okay.
I mean, if Diddy can have it on camera, I'm sure I can say it.
I got nothing else on my list, guys.
No. What? Didn't you send us something else?
Did I?
It was like a two-parter.
Did I?
What moment you knew you were sucked in for life playing the game?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
You can thank yourself for that.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Go.
I think last time I mentioned it for me was rolling that dice for the first time when I was a player. I was playing Nahum, and I had that physical dice, and I rolled it, and I was like, ugh, I want to do this forever. And here we are.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Still got them. It's right here.
What about you, Eric?
Oh god.
It's a 6.
Way
6 trash.
way back when I played Andor for the very first time. And it was like one of Mike's campaigns at his house. It was like,
So years and
life.
years ago.
yeah. This would have been like back when I first moved down here.
Ooh.
Because I had played before that, but I was just like, this is boring. And the group wasn't really like fun.
Yeah.
And I think it was like with him that like I actually got kind of hooked
Sorry.
to it. And it was when we all died.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Oh
like,
shit.
Oh my god, this is actually fun. Like you could die. So
Your whole party got killed?
yeah,
TKO.
TPK.
Whatever.
yeah, we decided to go after something we shouldn't have
Whatever.
gone after,
Really?
and it turned
Yeah.
around and just fucking slapped the shit out of all of us. So
So your DM didn't hold
Yeah.
back.
I kind of like the will I die, won't I die aspect of it. It makes it more fun.
Gotta have stakes.
Yeah. Gotta have the bitter.
You have to answer the question, Kristen.
Oh. I'm gonna say not the first time I played, because I think I played like later in life, and then I played with you guys, which was fun. But like, I think the first time you created your campaign and we played as a party. I think like playing with you guys and having like funny moments and like role playing was way more fun than rolling dice for me. And I was like, oh god, this is fun. And it was just something that I normally hadn't done like on a weekend or even like on a tabletop game to begin with. So that was like really enthralling for me. And I was like, fuck, this is a fun game to play. Yeah, I'll say that.
It's a good moment.
It was really fun for me.
Why was so superficial?
Yeah, I don't know about the dice for me, because the dice
Alright,
are
I'll see
not.
myself out.
Because my dice are not always nice to me, so it's not always.
Your dice are trash.
They're not always a. That's kind of crazy.
I
that you
mean,
just said
hey,
that.
watch any of our episodes. Your dice are trash.
I've actually been rolling quite well recently. Thank you. Brendler did not roll very good
Yeah.
at all. My whole campaign one was miserable.
My whole career as Brynlor was.
Yeah, because I couldn't do like half the shit I wanted to do, and it was like fucking
Yeah.
depressing.
It is.
Yeah.
Talk about that next time. How depressing it is when your dice don't roll well for you.
Yeah, that can be defeating.
Shit.
Like, a defeating feeling.
Yeah.
You know, as far as like, I'm enjoying this game.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. You gotta rally.
Yeah, but also it's like when you do hit, then it's rewarding. But I think I enjoy the role play aspect of it
Yeah.
a lot more. But also, party dynamics are good. I've played one other time with my other friends, and it was not serious at all, so it's kind of whatever. But you do a good job setting up the world, and everyone else does a good job with their aspects of their characters, so it's like immersive, you know what I'm saying? We have fun, we have funny moments, we have serious moments, we have oh shit moments, and I think that's party dynamic as a whole, including our DM, so that's probably why it's very I like playing, you know, because it has a serious element, it has a goofy element, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The role-playing
the story is rich.
Yeah, it's fun to like be able to. What is like a cooperative experience when you play off of like your, I don't know, people, and then you get to like feel all, I don't know, warm and fuzzy. Because I'm generally like a super shy person, and this is very fun for me. Which normally I would never see myself like playing this, but it's so fun.
Yeah. With
like,
the right people.
Yeah, to like play off of, that's what it is, with the right people. To know that like, if I say something to you or if I say something to you, you guys kind of like have my back and you're going to give me something to work with instead of just leaving me out there to be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Which is a really good feel. It was a really good like safe feeling to like experiment and stretch your legs as like a shy person. I think that's fun.
Good point.
This game.
Yeah, the game will reward
brings out
you.
your extroverted self.
Yeah.
Which is you need if you're shy and an introvert.
Yeah, the game will reward you if you go push yourself, basically, to try and have a, you know, try and be in the game
Or do something that you normally wouldn't do as like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this is my character, so I have to act, or I should act this way.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I wouldn't do this, you know.
It's
but
growth.
like, it's my character,
Yeah.
so I need to act out a certain way or whatever.
I really appreciate that about D&D. Which I don't think I would normally get from any other aspect of my personal life because I am not really extroverted. So it kind of like allows me to be a little more extroverted, which is good for me. So
It's good for all of us here.
right, Eric? Right. You're introverted too.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
I think that.
Gotta do a little poke and prod so you get them talking sometimes.
You remind me of the girl with the pig.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
All right.
That's me with Eric.
Mean mug you.
That's me with
Every
both.
time you see
Come on now. Come on.
Benji come in with that face. Oh fuck! I gotta get in it. Ah, he's on me.
I should have put that in the little carnival games.
Yeah.
Fish
Bigger.
pigs.
Yeah. Fun game, definitely. Yeah, for lifer, for sure.
For sure. Oh, I think that wraps it up pretty nicely for this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, good little discussion.
Yeah, it was fun. I like
Yeah,
that.
thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. I hope you all enjoyed listening to our banter and watch episode or session 22 that came out last week. Session 23 is gonna be wild. I can feel it.
Oh no.
I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Hopefully, session 22 goes well enough that it's backed up.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
As you never can be with this game. Anyways, until next time, and if you would like
Thanks for
to get
joining.
yourself some cool apparel, we have some in our store for you.
Buy a t-shirt.
Or sweatshirt.
There you go. Or coffee mug.
Or coffee mug.